You know that feeling when a story just grabs you and refuses to let go? What's the secret sauce? Well, today, we're going to find out. We're going to deconstruct this short, super tense play called Those Are Mine and really dig into the mechanics of what makes a great story tick.
Okay, let's just dive right in with the words of our main character, Sam. These documents are worth billions. Billions! And they're all mine. Mine. Wow. I mean, right from the get-go, you feel that raw obsession, don't you? In just a couple of sentences, we know the stakes are absolutely massive, and this whole story is going to be fueled by one thing: pure, uncut greed.
And we're not talking about a little bit of cash here. $2 billion plus. Let's just let that sink in for a second. This isn't some simple heist. A number that huge, well, it's never just about the money, is it? It's about power, it's about secrets, and it's about a level of desperation that pretty much guarantees someone's about to get betrayed.
All right, so let's get into our first section, a bathroom full of secrets. This is all about the setup, you know? Setting the stage, defining the conflict, and introducing the three people who are going to make this whole thing go.
You know, the choice of setting here is just perfect. It's not some fancy high-tech vault you'd see in a movie. Nope, it's a basement bathroom. It feels so grounded, so real. But then you look a little closer, right? You see the boxes stacked up everywhere, the big old lock on the door, and that security camera watching everything. The room itself is practically a character, and it is screaming paranoia. It's this little makeshift fortress that you just know is about to be breached.
So, who are the people in this little drama? First up, we've got Sam. He's the ex-president who pulled off the heist, and he is totally convinced he's gotten away with it. Then there's Amy, his wife. She's loyal, maybe a little naive, but she's really the heart of the story. And finally, there's Tom, the smart, ethical journalist who's on the case. It's a classic triangle, right? The criminal, the conscience, and the investigator.
Okay, on to Section 2, the lies unravel. The pieces are all on the board now, and this is where the story really starts to turn up the heat on Sam. He's about to get hit from two different directions at once.
The first attack comes from his own wife, Amy, talking to him through that locked door. And you can just feel the tension ratchet up with every single lie he tells. He starts off simple, you know, just taking a shower. But she keeps pushing. So then it's, work was very dirty today. Then he starts throwing out corporate jargon, consulting, technology, finance, energy. He's frantically trying to build this wall of lies, but you can already see the cracks forming.
And then, boom, Amy drops the bombshell. Please don't lie to me, Sam. I saw them in your boxes. Just like that, everything changes. This isn't just some innocent questioning anymore. This is a real accusation, full of emotion. She knows. And that first major crack in his fortress, it comes from the one person he was so sure he had fooled.
And this right here, this is that two-pronged attack we were talking about. It's brilliant. On one side, you've got Amy's emotional appeal. It's all about their personal relationship, about trust and betrayal. But on the other side, you've got Tom, the journalist. He's completely different. Cool, calm, professional. He's not pleading, he's just laying out the facts. It's like a perfect pincer movement. And Sam is trapped right in the middle.
Okay, Section 3, the journalist's gambit. All this tension has been building and building, and now the trap is about to spring.
So this really gets to the core puzzle of the whole story, right? I mean, think about it. You've got a guy in a locked room with $1 billion secret. How do you possibly prove what he's done? You can't exactly kick the door down. That's the problem our investigator, Tom, has to solve.
And the solution? It's just great storytelling. It's not about brute force at all. The key is to use the thief's own biggest weakness against him, his paranoia. The way in isn't by breaking the lock. It's by flipping the script on the very things Sam was using to protect himself.
And here it is, the big reveal from Tom. I got it from your security camera, Sam, the one you installed on the door. Oh man, the security camera, the one tool Sam thought gave him total control, is the very thing that brings him down. His own shield is turned into a weapon against him. It's just a perfect, ironic twist.
All right, last section, deceit and its consequences. The gig is up, the secret's out, so what happens now? Let's look at the fallout and how this play uses a really powerful ending to stick with you.
What happens to Sam is what we call poetic justice. It's a classic storytelling device where the punishment perfectly fits the crime, usually in a really ironic way. And we as an audience, we love this stuff, don't we? Because it feels Balanced. It feels like the world is working the way it should, where your own bad deeds come back to bite you. It just feels satisfying.
And then the play ends, but not with a big speech or a final scene. It ends with just one word in the script: blackout. The lights just go out. We don't see the police show up, we don't hear the sirens, we don't get the satisfaction of a courtroom scene. The story just stops, and it forces you, the audience, to imagine everything that happens next. It's so much more powerful that way, isn't it? So in the end, that's the big idea this little 10-minute play leaves you wrestling with. It's a really simple but deep question. Can any secret really stay locked away forever? The story seems to suggest that, no matter how high you build the walls or how clever you think you are, the truth has a funny way of finding the key.